everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have something a little bit different for you today again. So no nails today. What I want to show you is how to create a watermark, and also how to watermark if you're using iMovie. So I use PicsArt for my watermarks, and I use iMovie for my videos. So this might work for you if you have a different program. You'll have to check and see if your program does a picture-in-picture. But these are the programs that I know and the ones that I use, so that's what I'm going to show you. And I don't know about you, but I'm always trying to find different ways to do different things on my, on my tablet, because a lot of us use the tablets, right? So when I go looking on YouTube, it looks so professional, it looks so great, and then I'm like, well, what button did you just push, right? I don't know. It's like, what button did you push? I have no idea what button they pushed. I couldn't tell. They're not telling me. So hopefully this will help some of you out there who want to make your own watermarks. I've been seeing a lot of people basically stealing content. That's kind of a rough way to put it, but it's true. They take videos and claim them as their own, and they're not. So your best bet is to watermark your videos and watermark your photos. All right, so let's get started with this. First thing I'm going to do, I have already downloaded some photos that I'm going to use as a sample here. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go into PicsArt, because you want to create your watermark, right? So all I did was click on my PicsArt icon and up it comes. And there's a little plus down here. So you want to hit that plus. Okay, it'll come up and it'll give you photos. It'll give you templates, videos. So if you scroll down and keep scrolling until you find the color backgrounds, you'll find this checkerboard here. And what that does is that makes your backgrounds transparent. So we're going to hit that first. Sorry for the light ring. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a square checkerboard in here. So what we're going to do is add your photo. I'm going to go up to recent, and I'm going to scroll down to where I saved my PicsArt and iMovie test photos. I'm going to click on that, and here they are. So the first thing I want to do, well, let's just do, say you wanted to, ignore my face, but say you wanted to do a picture, okay? So I'll open that up, make it bigger, and it's still within the boundaries of that transparent background. I'll go down here. On the bottom are all your things that you can use. I'm going to hit cutout. Now when cutout comes up, you can trace the area that you want to use by hitting this, or there's like a little person icon here. We're going to hit that, and we're going to let PicsArt do the work for us. Okay, and you can see where it made everything red. Going to make that a little bit bigger. You can see. And then what I want to do is I put my granddaughter's head in here. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to remove that. I believe that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, you see it takes away the red. Okay. And when you're doing this, if you happen to look at this and there's something that is not red or has that pink tone to it, what you want to do is you want to go in and just hit this button, which is the paintbrush here, and then color it in. So you're going to hit save, and this is going to do all the work for me. And as you can see now, I have a transparent background, just my face. It's not perfect by any means, but for what I'm using it for, it's good enough. So what you want to do is you want to go up here and hit the apply button. And then to save it, you're going to hit next. You're going to go down here, you're going to save this. And depending upon what you're using, if you're using a tablet or a phone, it might vary, but you want to make sure that you hit the save. Okay? That has saved that photo, and what it did was it saved it on my camera roll, not in the folder that I was using, but that's fine. Okay, so what we're going to do is going to back out of this. You'll say discard the changes. Okay, I'm going to scroll up. We're going to find a photo. I'll go back I'm going to hit all photos here. I'm going to go back to recent because these are the ones that I wanted to use. PicsArt here. We're going to just take my nails. Maybe. Come on. All right. So it brings it up. Then what you want to do is you want to hit add photo right here. Okay. I'm going to go back. As you can see, wait, where is it? Okay. Right here. This is where it saved it under my recent photos. So I'm going to click that. And it puts a little mark down here with your photo. You'll hit add and it will bring it in. And you can see all this background is transparent. So I can change the size. Sometimes I have to use my finger to do this. And then you can move it wherever you want. And then you have your watermark. And I'll hit apply. And it will save it right there. If you back out of this, that will go away and say, you know, you changed your mind or whatever, and then you can go in and add another photo. So I'm going to add that again. I'm going to, let's see if it'll work this time. No, of course not. All right. I'll make it smaller. I'm going to bring it down here into the corner, and I'm going to bring it down right to where it's squared off down here. I'm going to hit apply, next, save, save again, and it has saved it. Okay, what we'll do is we'll go over here and check my photos, camera roll. Here's the last one, so I'm telling you that's where it saved it, and it's right down there. Okay, it looks funny because, you know, you get this piece right here, but it's there. All right, so that took care of that part of it. Now, I'm not sure, I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but it seems to be getting there. Okay, so I want to do this again to show you how to add the words. Scroll down after you've hit that plus down there, hit the color backgrounds, which gives you this. Add photo. Going to add this one right here. Is that the one? I know for a fact that the one I have down, well, let's back out of that for a second. Is that the one? Okay. Make it larger. Move it to wherever I want, still within the boundaries of this checkerboard here. I'm going to hit cutout. And instead of doing it manually, I'm going to let PicsArt do the work. Now you can see it made these red, okay? So if you decide you want the rest of this, you're actually going to have to manually do it. And you just color it in, just like that. Okay, and I know I'm off and it's not quite right, but that's okay. We'll fix that. I'll show you how to do that real quick. All right, so I've got most of it done here. Now what I want to do is I want to fine-tune that. So I'll go to the erase button, which is the middle one here, and I'll touch that. And then I'm going to make this bigger. Okay, then I'm going to go back in here and I'm going to just try to, try to fine-tune that a little. My drawing skills leave a lot to be desired. But you can see where it took that away. Okay, I'm going to go over here, and I kind of want the clouds in here, so I'm just going to give it a wiggly, squiggly kind of thing. You know, so there's not so much white in the background. And I'll bring it down. Draw this out. Not perfect, but that's okay too. And then more wiggly, squiggly. And do the same thing up here. But you can see it's taking that red away. So where it is red, that's what your cutout is going to be. Okay? All right. So not doing a good, like I said, not doing a good job, but that's okay. It's just, you know, for what I want it for, it's not a big deal. I'm just going to get some more of this red out of here and just take a quick look at it. It looks fine. And then I'm going to hit save. Once you hit save, it processes, and there you go. Okay. Now that I have that, I'm going to apply it. And then I want to add text to this, so I'll go down here where the text button is, If you have this situated the other way, you'll have to look for your text button. Okay, so I'm going to put, let's see, GG nail and stuff. And it comes up because I use that a lot. I'm going to hit the plus button, the check mark up here. And I'm going to adjust this. I want to make sure that it fits within the parameters of where my colors are. Okay, I'll leave that font, but you can change your font down here by just scrolling. Okay, I'm going to leave the font. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit a shadow to it, and then I'm going to hit the opacity, and then just bring it out. So you can see now, it'll help my letters to stand out a little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to hit apply. And then next, save, save. Hit that X button. This has been saved, so I'm going to back out of this, discard, go back and find my nails, which looks like they're right there. And we'll just ignore this. What I'll do is I'll put it over that. I'm going to hit add photo. It's right here. Shows up down here. Click add. There's my photo. Let's see, sometimes this will work and sometimes it won't. So I'm going to just go in here and I'm just going to make it a little bit bigger. We'll just cover that up. Cover up my face. All right? And just position it wherever you want, however you want. Hit apply. Next, which will bring you this save area. Hit save, save, and it's done. Okay, so if I go back over here and I look through my photos, let's back out of this. Camera roll. It's right here with the GG nail and stuff, with my watermark right there. Right, so we've saved the watermark. Now what we're going to do is we're going to just back out of this, go away, right? And then I'm going to bring up, I know this is going to be much longer than I wanted it to. I'm going to hit iMovie. All right, so I have, what do I have in here? My Indie Angel thermals. Well, you know what? Let's just do it this way. I'll hit the Vero Winnings. So I'm going to touch that and then I'm going to hit edit. And it will bring up my video. So I'm going to scroll to the top here, or the front, and right in here. And I'm going to, again, if you're positioned a different way, these will be in a different area, but I'm going to hit plus, and then I'm going to hit photos, and I'll just hit all. And this is the one right here that I want to put on. So if I hit that, it comes up with plus, which will add it in between these guys. Or if you hit the three buttons right here, it will say picture in picture. Okay? Now, it put it right here. If you take a look at this, you can see it's right there. So what you can do is touch it. I'm sorry, you touch this first till it's highlighted, and then you can go over here, I believe. Why is it not letting me? Okay, my apologies. Touch that. There's a plus, three little icons come up in here, and if you touch it, it will let you move it to where you want, and you can size it. Okay, make it bigger, make it smaller, put it where you want, and then you're good to go. Okay, let's look at this. Go to the beginning here, hit that.
Hello and welcome back to my channel.
Blah, 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 ignore me, but you can see here, let me turn this down.
DG Lopez 2890. This is
all right, I put the mute on that. And if you'll notice, it's here, right? But then it goes away after a while. So what you can do, and I'm not sure, I'd have to check this, but you can just drag it out. I don't think it lets you go to the end of the video, but that's okay. You can just add another one where it stops. I tried this the other day and it did not let me go to the end, but that's okay. So it let me go to there. Okay, so if you look, it's all still up there, still up in the corner, and then it goes away. So what I would do would be right here, I would click on this photo again, go to the 3 buttons, picture in picture, and it will drop it right down there. And then I will just scroll it as far as it will let me go. Now, this might be a little bit different on a PC, but I'm showing you on my tablet. Okay, so what I did was I highlighted that, touched the end here, and then moved it as far as it would go. I'm not sure what the length of time is on that. But again, this is here and I don't want it there. So what I'm going to do is touch that. Let's see if you can see. I'll go to the end here. I'm going to touch this and it puts a yellow box around it. Okay, see that little yellow box? It's got a little yellow end here. And then these, in your video, these will pop up. We want to adjust this, go there and move it here. I'm going to resize it again and then put it where I want it. You don't have to touch anything else on here. You can go back down here and touch this and it goes away. And now you can see it's back in there. So, excuse me, you may have to do that a couple of times, which is not a big deal, right? I mean, you got to get that watermark on because I'm telling you, people are taking other people's videos and claiming them as their own. And I don't know what the time mark is on that. And I don't know that it's going to show me. So it doesn't show me the time mark. Again, this may be a little bit different on your PC or your laptop or your Mac or whatever it is that you're using. But I think just with this little bit of knowledge, you might be able to, get everything taken care of the way you want it. So this is a 9-minute video. It's coming up, and I just want to show you when I play it on here, what happens. It's right there in the corner. Made it a little big, but you know what? That's okay. Depending upon what your background is, you can change where it's located, you can resize it, whatever you want to do. All right, so I think that's all I have for you today. Sorry that this was so long. I'm pretty chatty and I think I got everything. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to comment down below, contact me on Instagram, with your questions. And if I know how to do something, I will certainly show you. All right, so now, again, that's all I have for you today. I'm off to edit this video. Thank you so very much for watching. If you found it helpful, please go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe because you never know what I might be coming up with next. Thank you so much for watching. As always, be kind, be creative, always be the best you.